sometimes you get that transition period with a coach and a new team. And obviously, again, you taking over Liberty Christian for the first time last season. But you guys were able to go 31-9, win a very tough TAPS bracket and win a championship in your first year. Just, how were you able to do that?
To be really honest with you, it was quite a whirlwind taking over. I didn't meet the girls, meet my coaches, anybody until August 1st at 5 a.m. when I walked in. Um, when I took over the job, it was like 2 weeks before tryouts. I think I got a call. I was actually on the beach. Coach Mays had called me and they were looking for a coach. And I'd been out a year and um, really missed it. And so it was a great opportunity. But as far as winning it is concerned, I think I went into it with a different mindset than I had gone into any other coaching gig before. I didn't put as much stress on myself and didn't put as much, I guess, really stress on the players. They understood the assignment, to be honest with you. And I had a lot of kids that are like-minded, like me, very determined, super competitive. I didn't have a single problem the entire season with the girls as far as understanding what I was asking them to do. And it didn't take a lot of time for them to adjust to me. I think Kim Grizzle, who I, took over, she had retired. She and I were fairly similar in our expectations as far as effort was concerned. The things I may have been asking them to do offensively, I think they were really ready for that. It was very similar to what they're doing in club. So it really there wasn't a lot of pushback. They went with the flow. And like I said, I can't attest to how good these kids are because I just took over the program. So really and truly, I mean, it was Coach Grizzle. Had she been here, she might have been the one to win the state championship. So although I will definitely take a part of it, a piece of the pie, I will say that a lot of it had to do with those kids and Coach Grizzle prior before me.
Yeah, so I mean, there's definitely that transition period for the first couple of months, I'm sure. But when did it start to feel like you guys were clicking and you're thinking, okay, yeah, this could be a special year?
I would say, let's see, we went to the Allen tournament and we didn't have Naya Salfidi for the first 20 games. And that was to a very interesting injury. Her kneecap came out of place after, they were doing the kidnapping of the new varsity members and she had just jumped out of the car and her kneecap went out. So of course we didn't have her for the first 20 games. And so it was hard to kind of see like, how is this going to work when she gets back? Because we were starting to get into a groove. So the Allen tournament was good as far as playing some tough competition. I mean, we played Plano West and we held our own for the first couple points. But then after that, it was pretty tough. But we ended up finishing out pretty well in the gold bracket. And then I would say the first game back that Naya came was Argyle when we played Argyle here at home. Went to 5, of course, and we won, which was a really fun game to say the least. It's super competitive from both sides. A lot of emotion on the court, obviously, because those were some of my prior kids. And then obviously my new team. And that was her first game back. And I will say that's all it took was one game. And it's like she never had left and we clicked. And from then on out, it was like we were steamrolling. And every day would come into practice just as competitive as they were playing in games. They knew they had their eye on the prize, but they made sure to focus one game at a time and one practice at a time.